Hey guys, welcome to another lesson in the Learn Korean with Mina series. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do introductions correctly, so let's get started. So before I tell you guys how to speak a couple of words, I do want to mention that in Korean, there are two different types of ways that you can speak the language. So the first type of way is the formal way, which is called 존댓말, and you will use 존댓말 when you speak to your elders, so your parents or your relatives, and when you meet someone for the first time. And then the second way is the informal way, which is called 반말, and this is the way that you would speak to your friends or people who are younger than you. For now, when I do teach you guys the Korean language, I will plan on teaching you guys the formal way, which is 존댓말. So now let's get started. So the first thing that I want to teach you guys is hello. So how do you say hello? Well, the way you say hello is 안녕하세요. There's 5 syllables to this word. So now if we look at 안녕하세요, you can see that there's one small vowel that we didn't learn in the previous lesson, and that's because it's just a combination of 2 vowels. So if you go to the 4th syllable in this word, 새 has 2 vowels, 어 and 이. So when we put the 어 and 이 together, it makes it sound 에. So now that you know how to spell the 4th syllable correctly, let's say the word hello one more time. 안녕하세요. So after you say hello, what do you usually say when you first meet someone? Well, the first thing that I would say is I would say my name. For me, I would say my name is Mina. How do you say this? It is 저는 미나예요. So here, I'm going to teach you the sentence structure in Korean. So in English, we have one subject, one verb, and one object. So usually the sentence structure is an S plus a V plus an O. In Korean, it's different. The O and V are flipped. So in Korean, the sentence structure is S, O, V. So here, 저는 is I. So that is the subject of the sentence. And then Mina is my name, so that's the object. And then 예요 is the verb. So 예요 is a form of the verb to be. So there's 2 ways to conjugate this verb. It's going to be 이에요 or 예요. So here is another new vowel pairing that we haven't learned yet. It's the 여 and the 이 vowels put together. Now this is very similar to the vowel pairing that I just taught you, which was in the word hello. So if you compare 새 and 예, you can see that the vowels look very similar, except this one has one extra horizontal line. So these are going to be sounding very similar, but this one's going to be a little bit more emphasized. So if this one is 에, then this is going to be 예. So kind of like a Y-E-H type of sound to it. So in the English form, when I say my name is Mina, the to be verb is conjugated as am, is, or are based on the subject. So in Korean, the way that the to be verb is conjugated is dependent on the last syllable of the object. So what does this mean? For example, my name is Mina. The last syllable is na, and my name ends with the vowel a. So if the object ends with the vowel, you're going to conjugate the to be verb as 예요. So for me, my name is Mina. So the way I introduce myself is 안녕하세요. 저는 미나예요. So let's say my name was 지연. Then the last syllable is 연, and in this syllable it ends with the n. So here we would say 이예요. So if my name was 지연, I would say 안녕하세요. 저는 지연이에요. To wrap it up, if the object ends in a vowel, then you say 예요. If the object ends in a consonant, you will say 이예요. So this was the very first step of our conversation, and I hope now that it's easier for you to be more confident in saying hello and introducing yourself to people in Korean. In the future lessons, we are going to build off of this dialogue. We're going to learn how to talk about our hobbies, how old we are, where we're from, and what types of things we do for a living. So I hope you guys look forward to that. For now, this was the end of today's lesson. I hope it was very helpful, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next lesson. Bye for now!